How do you find a balance between national security and a free and open press? President Obama discussed the challenge yesterday during his counterterrorism speech. Here's some of what he said.
A free press is also essential for our democracy. That's who we are. And I'm troubled by the possibility that leak investigations may chill the investigative journalism that holds government accountable. Journalists should not be at legal risk for doing their jobs.
We want to bring in our Friday gaggle, MSNBC contributor and political editor for thegrio.com, Perry Bacon Jr. Good to see you, Perry. Thank you. Politico's senior Washington correspondent Anna Palmer and Jackie Kucinich, who covers politics for the Washington Post. Nice to see you post-Romney Trail in person, right?
Right, seriously.
After a year together on the road. I want to talk specifically about this Department of Justice activities in terms of pursuing reporters, as it were, to try to stuff national security leaks. The president, we learned yesterday, has asked Holder to do a 45-day review of this to try to come up with some answers in terms of investigations involving reporters. As reporters, how do the recent headlines, Jackie, affect the way that we cover these types of stories?
I don't think it affects it at all. I think everyone's just going to go tenfold back into it. The thing that this might affect is who talks to you. I mean, this is a chilling effect for sources, and that is very, very disturbing. But I don't think this is going to affect how anyone does business as far as reporting. I mean, that's our jobs.
Anna, give us a sense. Do you think this is wider than just the Associated Press and now Fox News, as we've learned about, or does it seem to be more focused on just those organizations and those two specific cases?
Well, let's focus on that now. But I mean, who knows? Every week goes by, there's another scandal, there's another, probe that is going on. I don't cover national security, but certainly it's a little unnerving to think that they could potentially be going after you and try to get your sources to not talk to you.
I think, Perry, it's fair to say that reporters focus on this more than America focuses on this. But ultimately, it does affect America because at some point they need to trust their government and get a sense that they're not trying to shut it down.
National security reporting and investigative reporting more broadly is really important. The public may not care about it. It may not be popular in polls, but it does change. Richard Nixon went down, because of investigative reporting. In fact, this is an important issue, even if it's not registering in the polls right now. And a media shield wall will probably never be that popular with the public, but may be a useful thing anyway.
All right, just because it's Friday, we're going to have a little bit of fun and talk Anthony Weiner for a second. Yesterday, he acknowledged in an interview that there could be more photos that come out, basically saying, hey, I'm not going to put them out, but they could. Good or bad idea, just to revisit this topic?
I don't know that this topic would go away anyway.
A PBS interview focused on it.
Right. And so who knows what the New York Post is going to do. But I don't think saying like this, there might be more of these is really helpful because what if there is?
I think we feel safe knowing what the New York Post is going to do. Want to get a sense from you? Governor Cuomo said, shame on us if we vote for this guy. Will it be taken seriously? Could this candidacy actually go somewhere?
So this is what I would say. I mean, I was in the Capitol the other day talking to New York members about this.
Yeah.
And they were, I think, encouraging him to, if he wants to run, it's a free country, but nobody is on board saying we're backing him, we're campaigning with him. Charlie Rangel saying he's probably, going to lose. But Washington, in particular, very short memories. He will be, if he gets elected, everybody will be his best friend.
Perry?
Mark Sanford just won an election, so we know American voters are very forgiving. Anthony Weiner is a very good politician. I mean, I think he's probably joked about the photos in part because they might come out later, so why not get ahead of it?
He seems to have the only ideas in that race right now.
Yeah, there's not a great number of candidates in that race. I mean, he enters right now 15% in the polls. There's a lot of undecided voters. I think he's got a chance to win.
And also, this
surprising.
might be a trial balloon for things he wants to do later. So exactly. See how damaged she really is.
There you go. Huma Abedin. I thought she'd be the candidate coming up down the way. Hey, shameless plugs quickly if we can't go down the line.
Anna Palmer's birthday tomorrow. Happy birthday.
I want to say congratulations to Jonathan Martin, who just got a new job at the New York Times. My colleague. He's a great guy.
JMart NYT. The Twitter feed is already changed. He moves quickly.
Want to say thank you and great job to the gang over at Post TV. We're putting together some great shows for you guys, and I'll hopefully be back to shamelessly plug those soon.
We will be watching you in the Fix very soon. Thanks so much. Nice to see you.